I don't need that's the history right there. That's everything. I'm good. Yeah. He said it all. Yeah, I'm Ryan. Hey. History, I guess, of me is I started homebrewing, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago. Wow. It's starting to click just a little bit. I started brewing professionally in Nashville, at Little Harpeth, all lager brewery there. Then I went into a brew pub in Arkansas. So I started brewing there, just beer after beer after beer, 10-gallon batches, but somehow got like 300 barrels out in the year, doing 3-4 batches a day, but really just kind of allowed me to try things, mess around. Got into school in Germany, went to Chicago, Siebel, and then Germany, just outside of Munich, learning to brew from the greatest brewers in the world, in my opinion. Some would say that may not be the case, but I think so. Foundation is everything when it comes to that. Came back with my Master Brew Diploma and went to California. I was there for a couple of years, brewing out in Ventura County at a place called Integrin Brewing. If any of you are familiar, awesome lager brewery, awesome German brewery. Then from there, I came back to start the process of opening Soul and Spirits. We, in the meantime, while we were trying to get everything and all the paperwork done, went up to Illinois and brewed at a farmhouse brewery up there called Rolling Meadows. They've since closed, but in that process, got to grow our own wheat, our own barley, our own hops, and we had our own well water. The last bit of that was trying to harvest our own yeast off the farm, but the brewery closed in that time before we got there. Got up here to open Soul and Spirits, and here we are. So I'm glad you like it. Yeah. My heart is German beers, but obviously we do a lot of other things. My wife told me a stipulation when we got here, before we opened our brewery. She said, the only thing that I will tell you is I do not want a house flavor. So I hope that when you drink each and every one of our beers, that you see that they doesn't necessarily, like Soul and Spirits doesn't necessarily have a flavor to it. You have each beer and individually it drinks well, it drinks great, hopefully. German beers are going to taste like they're German beers. You know, obviously we do heavily fruited sours, we do barrel-aged stuff, we've got IPAs, you name it. Our goal is to have a beer for everyone that walks through the door, and our goal is to find something for all backgrounds, for all types of people. Even if you don't like beer, we want to have something that kind of brings you into that realm of what beer is and can be. So, thank you. Yeah.
Woo! And from what I noticed, you're not just there for the beer drinker itself, you're also there for the community. You do a lot with other community organizations and
thank you for the prod. Yes. So we do brew a lot of things for different. So one of the goals in being here in Memphis, neither Blair nor myself are from Memphis. She's from Jonesboro, which wasn't too far away, but we really wanted to bring what we did to a larger community. So here we are in Memphis. We both were musicians, singers, songwriters in Nashville. I was a studio musician for almost 10 years in Nashville and wanted to tie in the music to what we were doing beer-wise. So if you haven't noticed, in Soul and Spirits, all of our beers are named after songs from Memphis or from the greater Delta region. So if you want to dig in, it can be kind of fun and cool to experience the artwork, experience the beer itself, listen to the song, and then tie it all together in one kind of cohesive sensory experience for yourself. The idea is to bring all 5 senses together in what you're drinking. Frank's getting awfully close to my face. lot of background noise. No, I love it.
That's about how he feels right now.
But yeah, so music is at our core, and that's what we try to highlight. We want to highlight Memphis music. We want to highlight things that were and are. So as we're moving into the future, we're doing more things to partner with current Memphis musicians, and we also want to partner with businesses that scream Memphis. So we do make the official beer for the Peabody Hotel.
Yeah.
We make bog and barley, yeah. They're all bog. We make bog and barley, and it's also at Celtic Crossing.
You're associated with Orpheum?
Oh, so I'm getting there. We also make BB King's official beer right now for the 100 Days of Blues.
Nice.
So Lucille Lager is there. Go try it out while you're downtown. If you're on Beale, make the Orpheum's beer. Actually, we're working towards making the Orpheum's beer right now, but we are in the Orpheum. Yeah.
Is it a good one?
That will be determined by the Orpheum voter. Actually, this is kind of a new thing that we're walking down a pathway with them right now. I know there's something else in there that I'm missing. That's a big beer that we did for someone.
And
Mike would probably know better than I would.
Well, I also have to say you're the one that put the Memphis Beer Drinkers on the map with our first collab, so far only collab, and our first event, Black Velvet. There it is. So we got the Black Velvet.
It's still available.
Still available.
Obviously, Soul and Spirits is about community. And when you walk into our tap room, sometimes it can feel like there's not a whole lot of community going on right now within the beer industry. But we want to create a space that feels cohesive for all backgrounds and all types of people to be able to get together, because that's what we're really missing in society right now, is that open-mindedness to be able to talk. And beer really is a social lubricant for all of us to be able to open up about ourselves, talk a little bit deeper about things. Hopefully it's in love and less in jest. And oh yeah, and we made the official Memphis Pride beer. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Thanks for checking your blog, Mike. Yeah.
That is.
All right. So when you walk in, we've got these large tables in here. We want you to be able to sit down with groups of people. The idea was we're so busy that you walk in and there's people that the only place that you can fit into a table is next to people that you may not know. Yeah, all right. God, I love that.
Whoa.
Jesus. We like both places. Yeah. No, hey.
Our first friends in Memphis is what I was thinking.
But that is the community, and the community of beer in Memphis. We are a rising tide, and it's going to lift all boats if we continue to support what everything is. The industry is in turmoil right now. So continue to support all your local breweries. Obviously support Soul and Spirits, but support your local breweries. Whether you're in their tap room or you're in a restaurant or a bar, drink the beers that are made here right now and really support the things that you want to see continue on, because it's a tough industry. It's becoming tougher by the day as we get THC beverages and we get seltzers and there's all sorts of other things that are playing in, and a lot of non-alcoholic stuff that's playing into that as well. So a lot of us are really trying our best to create things that may be a little bit outside of our wheelhouse, but we want to create things that welcome others into that wheelhouse. So Teddy, I know, is doing a lot of that stuff, and let's applaud Teddy. Yay, Teddy.
There's Teddy.
I've got most of my team here as well. They get a lot of credit. We've got Lanier from Crosstown here. So we've got some good Memphis brewery representation.
Yeah. So we're not going to be better unless we just continue to preach the gospel of what's happening within our local communities. Memphis obviously has the best water. of pretty much any city in the country, but maybe arguably in the world. And it's making great beer. We just need that continued support from each and every one of you, and preaching that gospel to everyone else. We know that there's great beers being made all across the country. Obviously, look at this table. It's crazy. But we're all just working our asses off to give you everything that we can. So,
Here, here, yeah. And that is why we are the Memphis Beer Drinkers.